luck and saying that they are kind of shit. And there are a lot of people offering their tickets to us because no one wanted to go. So that was a great experience. And then there was like a big party tent, like a fan zone, and everyone was what I really liked. Is we had Zaragoza Malaga fans mixed together. One turn singing Zaragoza songs, the next part singing Malaga songs, and I think that was great.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
a
in
big
the
thing.
stadium as well. Yeah, the atmosphere was great beforehand, and then in the stadium, the atmosphere was. I was to my surprise, it was not that lively for all the Malaga fans that were there. Like I had to start at least 3 chants because no one was singing. So and I had a couple of beers on, so I would just sing "Es mi obsesión," and then like a couple of people joined in. I started the hymno.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the rest, the Zaragoza fans they were nice to us. What was nice to see, and when Malaga scored, all the Zaragoza fans they were cheering as well because yeah they were angry with the team. What is normal.
Hey, and Paul, what did you think of the goals? I mean,
Yeah, I think we had a couple of chances before we scored, and I think the build up for the first goal I thought was good. The turn by Dautor, and then Rubia's turn and to get away and put the shot in. I don't think the keeper dealt with it particularly well. He pushed it straight back into Chupi's foot. The second one, we obviously went to VAR for the penalty, but when you see the footage, which Tony you probably didn't see because you were there, the defender looked a bit sheepish, so. I think he sort of knew that. Oh wait a minute! If this goes to VAR, it's a definite penalty because Nino had sort of stopped with the ball and held it up, and the boy went straight through the back of him. And then obviously Chupi stood up and took the penalty and put it past the keeper to make it 2-0.
the thing
For
that
us in the
surprised
stand,
me-
it was quite obvious. Sorry, for us in
Yeah.
the stand, it was quite obvious that it was a penalty. At least from there, we all were like more surprised that he had to go to VAR than actually
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, but I think if
He
you saw it on the
wouldn't look
telly, the keeper, the defender, as soon as it went to VAR, he was looking very sheepish, and he thought, "Oh, he's definitely," because obviously the referee didn't give it the first time. But I think the defender was, oh yeah, obviously he's got a VAR, he's got to give this now. But yeah, I thought overall, I thought we played well, but it's not our best game. I thought we were lacking fluidity in the second half, and I thought they looked a wee bit nervous.
Yeah, but that makes sense, Paul, because you're playing everything
absolutely.
on the day. I thought it was maybe the most important game of the season. Can we go with that?
I think so. You get that far, and it's basically a shootout, wasn't it, between ourselves and the other teams to get into the playoffs. And obviously Burgos were the ones that fell out. Eibar had to win, and hope for results went for them. But out of the 4 teams, well, 5 teams, only one of them was going to drop out, and it was nervous. And most important game of the season, as you say, Krista, to make sure that we got the result to get into the playoffs.
Well, maybe it's fun to say that everybody who's watching the live stream and has a question or wants to say something, wants to message us something, leave a comment because we will read them and we will answer it. Or you can just, I don't know, put your critiques or correct us. I think that's fun as well, isn't it? Yeah. I think it was a very important match, but very boring as well. Zaragoza basically didn't show up, did they? I mean,
no.
It wasn't boring for Tony.
I mean,
I had a great time. Probably the match was probably the worst part of the whole day.
No, but a very important win. But Zaragoza felt like I think I don't know. I don't want to say that they gave it to Malaga on a piece of paper, but I don't know. I didn't see a Zaragoza. I know they're relegated, and I know a lot of injuries. But then I would have expected something more, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really put up any fight. I think all the Zaragoza fans were just singing against their players. It was kind of like when we went down. It was not a fun day for the players at home.
Malaga won
for Zaragoza players.
It was Was it a party outside the stadium after the match, Tony?
A little bit less than before, and I think everyone was a little bit tired. Everyone just kind of went or back to the buses, back to the cars, or into the town. we just kind of went in the metro and we got back to our hotel. It was next to La Romareda. It was the same hotel where the Malaga place was staying at as well. We didn't know, so we just got there like the Saturday and we just go outside to get some food. There's like a bunch of Malaga fans outside the hotel, and they go like, "Oh, you guys all staying here?" I'm like, nah, the players are coming now. So that was funny. So we saw the players in the hotel. And my dad, in the morning he woke up and he just went to sit on the elevator waiting for us, or I don't know what he was going to do. And all the players just walked past him. They were on the same floor as us. So yeah, I already felt bad that maybe I kept him awake with my snoring. So, but good thing that didn't happen. And then we won. But it was nice to see everyone though.
Did you have a chat with Einar?
No, I didn't see. I only saw him on the entrance. I spoke to Alfonso because my dad is born in Toledo. I'm born in Toledo, so we kind of want to speak to him. And then we had a little chat with Danny Sanchez. I also was not going to stalk the place in the hotel. I kind of wanted him to be concentrated and
which is normal.
left them. So
great you didn't. Well, there wasn't a party outside the stadium, but there was a kind of party inside the stadium. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that was quite cool actually. But did the party stop there? What do you guys think?
No.
No.
Of course not, because they still had to arrive to Malaga Airport. And look what happened at Malaga Airport. It's crazy. This I don't know. I have no words for it. Imagine 12 o'clock on a Sunday night. I don't know. People have to go to school. People have to go to work. People have to do their normal life shit they have to do. And look what happens. Players arrive. They were partying, music all through the airport. And then this. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least there was more people there than when you turned up to the bus, Chris. The other week.
Yeah. Well, it's also a different moment in the season. Let's be honest.
It makes me so happy. That's what makes me see everyone there. And it was as well as like so many kids now with Malaga kids. I think that is fantastic. Before it was so much Barcelona, Madrid, and I feel like there's such a feeling growing now of Malaga. For like we support our local, we support the team here. Then instead of enjoying Barcelona, Madrid, and I think that's fantastic and it makes me so happy to see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it is in Nerja, but here in Benalmádena, and when I'm in Malaga city, it's crazy the amount of people you see wearing a Malaga shirt. It is alive, and I think it's more alive than ever. And it's beautiful to see. It doesn't matter where you go, Torremolinos, where I've been, Benalmádena Pueblo, Malaga City, everywhere you go. IKEA, I've been recently to IKEA. I spotted 5 or 6 Malaga shirts there. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And you feel something, I don't know how it is in Scotland, Paul, but here on the Costa del Sol, the air blows a bit different. it feels like something is happening.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think well, spend more time in the Costa del Sol than I do in Scotland probably at the moment. But yeah, I think I think you're right. I mean, walking around the Royal de la Miel and stuff like that, you see a load of people in Malaga shirts now, which before you saw the odd one or two, but not as many as there has been in the past maybe 6 months or so. So it's been there is something brewing, I suppose, in terms of the fans and the not loyalty, but the interest and the getting back to supporting their local team rather than, as you say, see the Barcelona and Real Madrid shirts wandering around.
We have a comment from KPO 200, who is and this is crazy as well, because it's not only in Spain or the Costa del Sol, it's everywhere. Because he sent us a comment saying, if any of you know how to get a ticket for the next match from Finland, I'm coming for the next game without a ticket.
Yeah, well, I think we've all been inundated with requests for tickets for next week, haven't we? From various sources. I mean, the tickets are on sale, obviously, to season ticket holders. We've got to buy ours for nominal €10, don't we? But I think when they're on sale until Friday, I think, to season ticket holders, there's not going to be much left, because the season ticket holders are going to snap them up, and they can buy two, can't they, for a season ticket? So if you don't have a contact, it's going to be very, very difficult to get a ticket. It'll be like gold dust, I think.
I would say Friday. I don't know what time.
Friday 12 is for season tickets, and then Sunday goes out for the general public.
General public, yeah. Friday to Sunday is members, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday from 10 from the members.
Become a member, because you can get a member card, can you? From outside. Get a member card, and then you can try and get on all the phones you have in house, all the computers, all the iPads, lend phones, lend iPads, lend computers, and try on Friday. I think that's...
You could still get a membership card now. Somebody said that they went on and they're still open to buy. So if you buy one between now and Friday, and there's tickets left for the members, then you might be in luck and be able to get a ticket.
It's crazy that people are traveling from Finland to see Malaga play the playoffs. I mean, Paul, you come every week from Scotland, but this is insane. I mean, I think a lot of times of course, we have we talk with the club, we have contact with the club, and it's so hard to measure how big this club is internationally, and also for the club, they're trying to do everything they can to make Malaga grow, and of course the collab with us helps in a way, and we making content about Malaga, but this club grows on itself without any help, any need. I mean, it's incredible. I think it's if you look at the stats, for example, of the tendency in Spain, Malaga's very high, second highest in Segunda, I believe, after Depor.
Yeah.
But seeing Malaga, where they come from, Primera FF, and now in Segunda, it's crazy how things have turned over the past 3 seasons, and it's grown insanely, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matt Butler responds as well. We said Finland supporters bar at Fuengirola Port may have tickets.
Yeah,
coach available. That's true. The Peña Finland, I believe. You can find them on Facebook. You can ask them. They might have tickets.
Yeah.
But it's
just a shout out to Matt there. Good to hear from you, mate.
Yeah, good to see you, Matt. It's crazy how much this club is alive. We also we haven't done it yet today, but it would be fun maybe to also do the thing with the new shirt again. We will do that later.
You want to see me again, do you?
We will show you how to buy the new Malaga kit, because you can buy it from everywhere in the world. You can even buy it from England now, and that was gone for a moment. So I'm very proud of the club for bringing back the England thing. But yes, it's crazy. We're going to dive into the playoffs later, but first let's go to Tony, because Tony has all the news this week.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Well, the first news is that straight away after Malaga qualified for the playoffs, that they released the tickets, and I wanted to like have a small discussion with you guys because I saw online a lot of angry people for like that you had to pay 10 euros, 20 euros for the tickets. And I understand that because some people they don't have a lot, and then suddenly you maybe with a family of 4, and that's already like 80 euros, and it could be a lot for people, and I think a lot of us expected it to be included in the season ticket. I don't know what you guys think of that. That's kind of my first news and kind of also a discussion point I want to have with you guys. What do you guys think of that?
I mean, I think in here in Scotland, and I think in England as well, if you've got a season ticket, sometimes it doesn't cover cup games and it doesn't cover games like this as well. So it's not a common occurrence in Britain that you've got to pay for additional games. But I don't we didn't have to pay for the playoffs in the Premier at RFAF, did we? I think they were included in the season tickets, weren't
Yeah,
they? So,
I think they were included, and I also think the Deportivo game was included, but I'm not 100% sure because that's already been 8 years ago. But
yeah, that's
maybe
right,
you
yeah.
guys remember that. But I thought that was included as well, but I'm not 100% sure.
I want to say something about it because, and here comes my point, Malaga have announced at the start of the season that a possible playoff wouldn't be included. So it was announced at the start of the season. I think over the seasons, Malaga have showed have made great gestures to great gestures towards the Malaga fans. With Primera RFF, the season ticket prices, they were very low.
Yeah.
The playoffs were included. Last season ticket prices were still very low. They kept the price from Primera RFF. I think Malaga made a great gesture there. This season, the season tickets have gone up a bit, but not that much. I mean, if you look at Almeria, for example, because they are a team who are including the season ticket, the tickets for playoffs for the season ticket holders, and you pay double the price in Almeria for a season ticket. So I think it's more than reasonable for the club, but also for the players, because that's the thing as well. This team deserves 15 euros. We're not talking about 25 euros or 30 euros or 50 euros. We're talking about 10 to 12, 50 or 15 euros for a ticket for playoffs. I think that's very reasonable. At the end of the day, the only way for Malaga to grow is through money, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with it. I'm not against it. I even think it's makes so much sense for me for the club to ask money for a ticket to their season ticket holders.
There's going to be, I mean, you've got one game, potentially 2 games at home, more than the season. So there's going to be costs involved for the club as well. Now, if they include that in the season ticket, that's the club losing money. And I think even, as you say, the nominal cost of a ticket for a playoff is going to go some way to cover some of those costs. And I'm with you, Chris. I don't think it's unreasonable at all.
Yeah. And I saw Quique Perez in 101 TV in Malaga, not at the start of this season, but at the start of last year's season, so the previous season. He said that opening La Rosaleda for a match costs the club around 20,000 euros or 30,000 euros, somewhere between there. It's costs you make. And I think, let's say, I don't want to jinx anything or something, but if you go up to Primera División, you will need all the money you have to invest in players. Or even, if you go up, you have to pay the players their bonuses for reaching Primera División. I mean, and they deserve it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think I see everybody buying 3 Malaga shirts this season. I see people buying the home shirt, the vintage one, and this one. And I think you got 3 kids at home, but you're complaining about a ticket for playoffs. It feels I don't know. It feels a bit wrong in a way or something.
Yeah,
But
I feel half on it. I understand the people that do, because not everyone can afford like another maybe like
that's
two
also
potential games. It's 160 euros. That is for a lot. Like, I'm not in that situation, but like there are people that are. So I'm half torn on it, especially if you then look at Las Palmas putting it on €1, Maria free. But then what you said, the season tickets is higher. So
Yes.
I'm kind of like half on the
Higher as
situation.
well.
I understand the people that complain about it, but I also think it's for the positive of the club. I don't think it's for the they do it for a reason, I think.
But look at Castellón. Castellón's playoffs tickets are even more expensive than Malaga's ones. And Las Palmas season tickets, I've looked it up as well, are more expensive than Malaga season tickets.
Yeah.
In several areas. In some, it's quite the same.
At the end of the day, it just balances it out. It balances it out.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go to the next thing. Las Palmas, they send around 340 tickets to Malaga for the away section in Gran Canaria. So yeah, not too many, I think, for a stadium of 32,000. Only 300 something tickets, 340.
It all makes
I
sense.
think that's a lot.
I don't know.
I understand it, but I don't know. I would like as well that there are more Las Palmas fans in our stadium, because that's what makes football, have like away section full. And I like what they have in like Europe or like in the UEFA. I don't know if in England is like that or Scotland, but to have like a percentage of your stadium needs to go to away section. And I think it will benefit us, but also probably in a negative for some games. But I think it's good for the football atmosphere to have a lot of fans. I don't know.
I agree. I agree with that point. I don't know. I mean, it's expectable. I've expected it to be like this. It gets even worse because they also announced that it's a high risk game.
Yeah, of course.
Which also seems very modern these days. I can definitely not see why this is a high risk game. I think, and I don't know. I don't know who decides it, but it's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the Zaragoza game at the weekend was meant to be high risk as well. But
yeah, but I can understand that from one point, because everything that's happening in Zaragoza.
Oh, absolutely. But
I mean, them against their board and against players.
Yeah, I think it was more to do with the fact that it was Malaga come across, and the Zaragoza fans were apathetic towards the team and helping Malaga fans get tickets. And I mean, everybody was partying in the street, so it was together. So it wasn't exactly high risk, but it was. I can see why they called it a high risk game. I think it was more to monitor exactly who was getting tickets and who wasn't. I think more than anything else.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it was mainly for the ultras of Zaragoza. Ultras, I don't know what they are exactly, but like the big fanatic group behind the goal, because they were constantly singing during the game, invasion, and then at the end, like 10 minutes before time, like everyone was kind of ready, like to jump to go out of the pitch. I was hoping for that. I wanted to see some action, and then like, you got like the Spanish MA just like closing that out down, so that was impossible. So that's why they put the high risk. So it makes sense, because as well the stadium is in the middle of nowhere. It's not like a proper structure. It's just like some metal bars with some seats on there.
Callum, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, mate. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I lost you in the start of the stream, mate. So I didn't want to cause too much confusion. I thought I'll just pull myself
out. You're back now, so that's good.
You know what it was? I thought I could hear Paul, and then I could hear Tony. I could see your mouth going. I'm like, what's the fucking point? I mean, if I can't hear the host, then like he's going to be asking me how I am, and I can't hear him. So, and then I heard Tony laughing. I thought I'm going to have to pull myself out here, but I'm back, so I can hear you. That's good.
That's a good thing. I don't know.
Sorry, I think the first question he asked you, Callum, was what you had for your tea.
Yeah.
Oh. See the thing, I actually thought he was ripping the piss out of my fucking top, but he was doing it last week as well. So I thought I'm not clashing this week. I made sure I wore the opposite t-shirt to what, because I thought that's what he was saying, because I heard Tony laughing. I thought he better not be having a go at what I'm wearing again.
We were talking about it being a high risk match, Caleb, next Sunday.
Right.
I don't know who makes the decision, and that's the other part. Is it the town of Las Palmas? Is it police? Is it the club, or is it the three together? I know in the Netherlands, for example, it's club together
Yeah.
with police, and the
Yeah.
mayor will decide if it's a high risk match.
Yeah, same with Scotland, Paul. You'll know this as well. It's usually, obviously, depending on the game, like you say, certain opponents will be higher risk than others. But how many tickets did the Malaga get for Las Palmas?
300.
Right. So
344 or
and
40.
also the question is also who's paying, because sometimes it's depending on if the club are willing to pay for the extra police in. I know that's the way it's done over here anyway. I don't know the way they do it in Spain. It's probably similar. You know, depends how many police there is available on that day. You know, so it's one of them. It's probably just a collective. Like, look, the police will say we can give you so many officers this day, and then there'll be so many stewards. So yeah, it's, like I say, it's probably just a collective agreement between all the parties involved, I would say.
Yeah.
Bring in those comments, guys. Come, ask questions, say something. Bring those comments in, because we can now actually read the comments, which is fun.
Because when I was watching, there was like 8 people. There's 8 people watching, so
Yeah,
which is good.
we can have some interaction now, which is fun. Next point, Tony.
Next point. Well, the week started a little bit negative because Rafita did not fully train. But as of today, he's back in full training. So I expect he's normally and back fit and not expect any weirdness. As well today with Media Day, I saw Murillo spoke and Doctor and La Rubia. And Murillo was saying that he still has some pain in his foot after the Racing game, but that he will play through the pain. So he will be ready as well for the playoffs.
Indeed.
As well, like something nice that happened this one in Media Day. I don't have this written down, but of course, remember that. It's just La Rubia was saying that he can already dream of the promotion goal, that he already gets tears in his house, like thinking about it.
You get ahead of yourself, I think.
I don't know,
but not in like the way it didn't say it in a way. It's like he's gonna score that.
Yeah,
He's using it as
in a way of
motivation,
like
so,
imagining just to go up in Malaga, and it makes him already like everyone is locked in. They're all locked in to promote, and that's what I think is
That's
beautiful.
good. That's a good mentality to have.
I'm going to cry like a baby if they go up.
So you
I'm,
should.
not, I'm making this podcast for 6 years now, and week in, week out, we discussed everything over the past 6 years. From the moment Jose Maria Munoz entered as the juridical administrator up till now, we've discussed all the news every week, week in, week out. Altani came. We discussed Altani, I think, 1,000 times. We discussed bad results. We discussed every bad news that happened. For example, Horta situation, Blue Bay. What else? What else did we miss? We saw players go. We saw managers go. We had a season where we made it up to 4 managers with Pablo Guede, who started the season. We went down. We've seen it all. We relegated. We got promoted. We had some very incredible wins, but we also had some devastating losses. So it's quite a ride. I mean, I don't know how it's for you, but it's a big deal in my this maybe a too big deal in my life. Malaga Club de Football.
Malaga's one of the clubs, aren't they? The highs and lows have been so contrasting, haven't they? There's, like you say, there's been the highs of Champions League qualification, getting to quarterfinals, and then there's obviously been the sort of negative stuff with the ownership, and then selling players who had the season in their lives for like less than what you bought them, and then you're like, what's going on here? You knew straight away something wasn't right when that was happening. Do you know what I mean? But was that part of the story with Malaga, and that's why we love it so much, because it's just it just gives you, it's a different kind of passion, isn't it? It's a different kind of feeling when you're in it, and I think everybody's feeling that now, that sort of the promotion's so close. It's 4 games away, and it's I think everybody's sort of like, including everybody's bought in. and you guys are there at the stadium regularly. You'll be feeling it, you know, when you're around that ground and you're before kickoff. You can tell there's a different feeling around the place.
But I've been living for Spain now in 3 years, so this is my third season ticket.
Yeah,
I will go twice or 3 times a year to Malaga to see a match. Beforehand,
Yeah.
I'm a Malaga supporter since Kiki Musampa, David Valdés, Catania. Since I was 15 years old.
yeah,
Imagine how old I am now. Very old. No, I'm joking. But it's way harder, and it's very hard, and that's what I've always say, and that's always the message I've sent it out to the club once. Every moment I had with the club to talk about how hard it is to be a Malaga fan when you're outside of Spain, because it is very hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
You and luckily through the Givicast and now through the Malaga Insiders, you're able to stay connected with the news. There's something for you. There's some kind of news program or show you can listen to, or I don't know, to stay involved with, isn't it? And I think I'm very grateful for being able to do that, because being a Malaga fan outside of Spain, not knowing anyone, and if you listen, and if you're listening now and or watching, and you agree, know that you have a place here at the Malaga Insiders where we do that, because I know how lonely it was, because I didn't have my colleagues in Holland, for example, or my friends didn't care about Malaga.
Yeah.
So I watched all the Malaga matches myself without anyone. And that's very boring. But then if Malaga won and the next day I would go to work, and I was talking with my colleagues, and they were talking about Dutch football, and I would say, Malaga, yeah. And then they really didn't care. They didn't want to listen to what I say about Malaga. You know what I mean?
I just don't feel like my personal experience, just for starting with you guys, like you say, Chris, you don't really know. It's like, obviously, Manly, we love Malaga. And but like you say, finding a connection with other people. And it's amazing. What I will say is what I found once I linked up with you guys was the community. The Malaga community outside Spain. Like, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I'm a Celtic fan, I support Celtic here. But for me, Malaga's it's a different kind of passion. It's a different kind of love for me. But the community, people that I've met just since I started coming on with you guys, you obviously Paul, who's from Dundee, just a couple of hours up the road from me, to you guys you're obviously Dutch, Chris, Tony, but you stay in Spain now, and then other guys like Luke and Matt, and just other guys, and just the community is, I've never seen anything like it. And everybody's amazing. You can you share stories, share information, and it really has been a blessing. I've thoroughly enjoyed this whole season with you guys, and it's getting into the playoffs. It's been I'm buzzing about it. I really am, and I can't thank you enough for letting me get involved, because it has a highlight of my week every week coming on with you guys, and talking Malaga, and it's amazing. I love it, and it's a great community to be part of. It really is.
It's also a lot of work, but knowing that what we are achieving makes it all worth it. Every minute we dedicate to it.
Yeah.
One of the biggest highlights, I guess, of this season for the international Malaga community is the playoffs, but also the meetup in Oxford.
In Oxford. Yeah.
That was really amazing. I mean, 300 Malaga fans or something, or 400. I can't even remember.
And the club gave away stickers. I still got some of them here because my dad went there to the away game, and I think it was so cool what they organized as well. And I think they really understand with that as well how big. And that's just England.
Yeah.
Like for pre-season game. So.
Yeah, because we have
there are so many people around as well in Holland that support Malaga. Like I literally have one Dutch guy that I didn't know him from anything, but just because of Malaga I know him, and it's great.
Matt also
meet
says
so many new people as well.
It was great to see so many UK-based fans at the Oxford pre-season game. Hopefully, there are plans to play over here again. I totally agree. I think Malaga should stay a week and play 2 or 3 games and try to play championship teams or something. I don't know.
As Matt says, it was a great day at Oxford, just seeing everybody there. And it was good from a perspective of everybody that comes across with the Guri army. They all come at different times, to get on the bus to go to the match. Whereas because the game was in England, in Oxford, everybody was able to come at the same time and meet up at the same time, which was great. And Tony, your dad had a ball, I think.
I mean, always. Like,
always,
my dad now as well. I don't know if you guys seen, but like at the Zaragoza thing, like I don't know if you've seen. It was Bachali was there as well, and he uploaded a video of like someone giving a scarf.
Yeah.
Obviously that was my dad. So he just saw the Zaragoza guy just chanting, sing, and we already had way too many beers on, so he just grabs the scarf, and he's like, no one is giving him a scarf. He just went up there, gave the guy a scarf. And yesterday night we saw a message that the guy actually texted the Peña of Nerja of our Peña saying like thank you for the scarf and that he loves to come down one day. So it's it's
building relationships with other teams as well, fans for other teams, building relationships. It's just Spanish football in general is a different kind of environment for other countries. Teams and fans can come together and be, which is you don't really see that in the UK, Paul, do you? Like with Scottish and English football, they don't. Teams and fans don't come together like that.
No, they don't at all. No. And that's I suppose the rivalry in Scotland's a bit different, isn't it? But it's unusual, but it's fantastic to see those friendships, bonds, and being made in Spanish with fans and different Spanish.
I just feel like you, Paul, you go over most, like you try to get to all the home games, but you're at obviously Hermanos de Madrid. Then you guys do the karaoke. You've got your wee sort of group of guys who you'll meet up with. Some maybe on their second weekend, but most of these are there most weekends, and you'll go to even Torremolinos games. And that's something I really want to make an effort to get involved with next year. Is getting over and actually being part of that and getting involved, and obviously meeting Chris in person, meeting Tony in person, meeting you in person, and that, do you know what I mean? Having a beer, and that's what I think. That's what it's about, is building that community, and I think that's what Malaga has. It a lot of teams don't. It's a really great community outside Spain that really have a passion for Malaga, and I think people can see that.
Yeah, but I also think, and that's a bit the thing that people think. That because we are an English podcast, we are dedicated to English Malaga fans. We're definitely not, or UK Malaga fans. I think it's important to have people in this community from all over the world. I mean,
I just think anybody outside Spain, Chris, you're right. Anybody outside Spain, as you know, should be who likes other content. Should be getting involved and should be, because this is something that's totally different to what like most other fans are getting. This is and just riding that sort of the whirlwind what's been this season. It's like you're not going to get much better than that. It's been so enjoyable to us, ups and downs as well. It's not all been plain sailing. Where we were last year with the outside the relegation zone, we were on here moaning every week. We're not creating any chances. We're not scoring any goals. What's going on? And then it's like it's the polar opposite now. We're creating loads of chances and scoring lots of goals. So I think we can see, even just this season, the changes that have within the team.
Yeah. I have there was football this weekend and there was other results. Do you want to guys see what happened?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Cordoba played against Mirandés. No, against West Ham, sorry. And drew 1-1. Leganés against Mirandés. Leganés won 1-0. Almeria won against Valladolid. Malaga was for a long time third, but Almeria ended up scoring, and Malaga ended fourth. Burgos won against Andorra 1-0. Castellón won 2-1 against Eibar, and that was a very important match because if Castellón lost, they would probably have been out of the playoffs, and Eibar probably would have been into the playoffs. Deportivo against Las Palmas was won by Las Palmas. I think Las Palmas Depor didn't care anymore. Racing Santander ended their season becoming the champion of the league with a comfortable 4-1 win against Cádiz. Well, Zaragoza against Malaga, we all know the result, 0-2. Granada lost against Sporting de Gijón. Ceuta won away against Albacete, and Real Sociedad B drew against Cultural Leonesa. What brings that? That brings the following table. And I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see it well.
Okay. Racing champion, Depor promoted, and Almeria, Malaga, Las Palmas, and Castellón are going to the playoffs, and Burgos and Eibar sit out of the playoffs. Relegated officially Mirandes, Huesca, Cultural Leonesa, Zaragoza. My question is, besides Malaga, what is the most? What are the biggest surprises of this table? Let's
I
start
think
with
Zaragoza going down is one of them.
yeah.
For the size of that club.
Yeah. And also, I do think it's a surprise that Deportivo ended second, even though they are backed up well by money. But I still think... and as well, the surprise of Leganés, that they were so close to relegate the last game of the season still against Mirandes, a team that come down from La Liga and really nearly going a double relegation in a row. Mirandes scored twice as well, but twice it got ruled offside. So it was very close for them. I think they were sweating a lot.
Cádiz also surprised me because Cádiz didn't get relegated, in my opinion. Not because of themselves, but because of the rest was way worse than Cádiz was.
Yeah.
You think about
they
it,
got
right?
lucky there.
We've got Leganés, you've got Valladolid and Cadiz, who are probably paying like more wages than most teams in the league, and every one of them were flirting with relegation at some point there. You know, they're all paying big money, probably looking to get back up this year, and they're not even mid-table. Yeah. So that just got to tell you how, and you can just look at the points, how competitive the league's been, how tight it is. You know, a couple of wins and you're right in the promotion places, or a couple of losses and you're right back down. It's been such a competitive league this year.
And what is the positive surprises? In my opinion, Ceuta.
Yeah, Andorra as well for me played quite good football.
Yeah, they did, Paul. Yeah,
totally agree.
You know, I mean, where they finished as well. I mean, they lost a couple of games at the end there, but I thought, you know, back end of the last year and coming into this year, first couple of months, I thought they played fantastic football.
Granada finishing quite low down as well. I think they would have expected a bit more for themselves this year. I think they're one of the teams who probably never covered themselves in glory. They weren't great.
I think they ended up climbing a bit because they were also on the relegation battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just meaning, like, for a team like Granada, they shouldn't be 14th. They would be looking, surely, they would be looking to get promoted, no?
Yeah.
Also, a positive note to Cordoba, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I think they had a couple of good parts of the season, but also a couple of bad. Which still finished in 61 points. It's in the normal season in Segunda that is very close to playoffs. It's just now this season it's so high that there's still like 11 points. Yeah, 11 points with playoffs, but like any other season, finishing 61 points is a lot closer to playoffs.
Yeah. The other surprise for me as well was sorry. The other surprise for me was that how cheap it was for the relegation. I mean, we usually say about 50 points to stay out the relegation zone, you know, and to keep above that. But it was the low points this year, the likes of Leganés and Cádiz to stay out of the relegation zone. In previous years, on the points that they were on, they would have been down.
Yeah.
On the same page, relegation was very cheap.
Yeah.
And promotion and playoffs were very expensive.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's both ways. It's very a very big gap, because looking at relegation, Malaga ended up with 73 points. That's 33 points more. than Mirandés, for example, and we were fighting there in November.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the turnaround
It's-
since Funes came in, it's been...
It's
No.
9 teams that didn't reach the 50 points mark.
Yeah.
From Granada onwards, Granada, Real Sociedad B, Leganés, Valladolid, Cádiz, Mirandés, Huesca, Cultural, and Zaragoza, both, none of them got to the 50 points. I think that's quite surprising as well.
It is. Yeah.
We leave the league behind because there's something way more important on the way, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Playoffs. First match is played this Saturday, Castellón against Almeria. And on Sunday, it's the big night where Las Palmas receives our Malaga Club de Football. And the returns are on Tuesday, Almeria against Castellón. And on Wednesday, Malaga, Las Palmas at 9 o'clock. How does it work? The number 2 plays the number 6, and the number. Am I doing it right?
No, 3
Yeah.
plays 6.
No,
4 plays
3.
5.
And number 4 is playing, and number 3 is playing number 4.
Yeah.
And the winner of those matches.
No, number 3 is playing number 6, and number 4 is playing number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Okay.
Who put him in charge?
Okay.
There's no number 2 kids. Number 2 got promoted. They got automatically promoted.
Okay. Then, so number 3 plays number 6, and number 4 plays number 5.
Yes.
Okay, correct. Then it's a home and away match.
Yeah.
Number 3 and number 4 play away first to have the return benefit.
Yeah.
In case of a draw in the return match, after 90 minutes, we go to extra time. After
So there's
extra,
no aggregate score.
after extra time, there will not be no penalties. It will be the higher classified team who will go through. So, which means Malaga draws away in Las Palmas 0-0. They will play the return in Malaga. They draw again 0-0. It goes to extra time. And then if it stays 0-0, Malaga's through. So Malaga could do with 2 draws. And the same counts for Almeria.
Right.
Then the final, let's say the final is Malaga, Almeria. We first play at home. Second match we play away. If the score stays the same, if it's a draw twice, Almeria's through.
Right.
If we play Castellón, we first play away and then we play at home. And if it stays a draw, Malaga are through. So, or we need 2 wins or 1 win.
Just win our games. Just win.
With a positive difference in goals with Almeria, or Ballum says we are so close to the World Cup. How are you keeping up your energy up for football? We have to. We don't have a choice. We started it at the beginning of this season, and we made it to playoffs. It has been a very long season because we played 42 matches already. But we go on.
You wouldn't
Isn't
have it in your way the way, apart from getting automatically promoted. You'd rather be in the playoffs than no be in the playoffs, eh?
I'm more energized than ever.
Exactly. Then. Yeah.
That's what players do.
We can forget about the World Cup until after the final of the playoffs or the semi-final.
Exactly, Paul. Exactly.
That's it.
Half the games will be
Well,
done
yeah,
anyway.
We can put some World Cup talk in it as well later on to see who you guys are supporting. And for some, I can already guess what the choices will be. And for others, it will it will be different. I will be surprised, maybe not. So these are the playoffs, and then the final will be played on the 14th of June and the 20th of June.
Sunday and Saturday.
Yeah, I have a wedding on the 13th, so that will be fun. Then, Tony,
Yeah.
it's happening. Before we go to you for the preview, I have some other great things to show you guys. David Picon shared some interesting interesting facts. That the teams who gained most points, the percentage of that, since Funes got to Malaga, of the most matches won. And it's Barca 84.62%, Real Madrid 70.51%, and Malaga 69.5%. And after that comes Racing and then Castellón. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Really amazing. What a run we've been on.
We got the most points after Barca and Real after
Barca and Real.
Yeah, it's crazy like how Funes came in and really kind of revived this whole team and really put in the numbers. Like every statistic, it's there. If the moment the league started when Funes joined, we would have been number one. If it would just be those games on the Funes, we would have won the league. So it's really impressive what he's done and how we are as well, the confidence that we should have in this team. Like we are a very strong and dangerous team. We on the Funes we are very strong.
He turned us into a team who barely could create any chances and barely scored any goals into one of the sort of the top, chance creation teams in the division. But it just shows you the players were capable of that. They just needed somebody to go in there and, get it out of them.
Balm wants to know which song you like better, the new song of the World Cup of Shakira or the 2010 one.
I haven't heard the new one yet. So
Me neither, but I can already tell that nothing beats Waka Waka.
Waka Waka, yeah, South Africa.
Yeah. And Spain won the World Cup then, so I'm going with Waka Waka. Then next important thing or nice thing, a message from the man where it all started. Congratulations from the heart. Great work from the teams and staff. And the best is yet to arrive.
Yeah, that was a good touch for him. Great touch for him.
Yeah.
Sergio Perez, a lovely touch.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah,
Great man. In my opinion, still a great manager.
Yeah.
And a very nice gesture, isn't it?
Sometimes teams just need something different. They need a fresh voice, fresh ideas. It doesn't mean he was a bad manager. I just think that group just needed something like Funes, somebody who would sort of give them something different, a different burst of life. And that's what we're getting now. Just obviously, I think just Pellister's his message and just it wasn't hitting with this group of players and that happens. Sometimes teams get stagnant, they get stale under a manager for so long. And sometimes you're not replacing a manager because you're a bad manager. You're just replacing them because the team needs a fresh voice. And that's every team has a cycle, and that cycle will come to an end at some point. And unfortunately for Pellister, that cycle was at the start of the year. And it doesn't mean he's a bad manager. We just needed something else, and look at where we are because of that.
I think, I agree. I think we needed a different kind of way of playing.
Yeah,
we needed some fresh air, and he did a great job. I'll always be very thankful for bringing Malaga back to professional football because he made that happen, and for keeping us in Segunda División last season, and for everything he did for the club. And we just needed.
if he was honest with himself and you were to ask him, Chris, or guys, did you feel that your message was hitting home with the players? I think if he was honest with himself, I think he would tell you no. The message that I was trying to put across wasn't getting to the players. I think he would be honest enough in telling you that. Do you know what I mean? And that's evident. If we can see it, he would have knew it. He would have knew that. You know when you're trying to put a message across and it's not right, not quite hitting. He would have knew that. And it's just unfortunate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from what he done for the club.
Then we go to my last image. And that's our friends of Fondo Sur. My place in the stadium. They did it 2 seasons ago and they are back at it with a new shirt for the playoffs. And there it is.
I think what you mean, Chris.
10 euros is La Vida Loca, Rosaleda y Roca. Great, isn't it?
Chris?
That's nice.
I'm hoping my neighbor can go on Friday to get me one because this is a collector's item, just like the Bibo Solo Portivo. So I want one. If you want one, you can buy them at their bar in La Roca. They're opening Friday from 5 till 8, and Sunday as well for the match. So, and of course, before the Malaga match with Wednesday, they will probably sell them as well. So, if you want the playoff shirt from Fondo Sur, get yours because I love it and I want one. And I'm getting one. 10 euros only. It's cheap, isn't it?
Yes, very good.
And I mean, if you haven't been to Malaga this season, this is what it's all about. It's the latest song which came out this season of Fondo Sur. And it's a real banger, isn't it? Everywhere, every match. It's a great song, isn't it? Tony, can you sing it for us?
Oh, ale, ale, ultra. Oh, ale, ale, es la vida loca. Rosaleda y Roca. Es mi obsesión. Verte campeón. Yeah, that's it. You're not getting any more of that. That my debut singing, and that's first and last time.
I helped you out a bit. That was the backing.
I never heard you, Chris.
Thank you for putting me on the spot.
You're definitely signed up for karaoke next time with CJ's.
Yeah.
You're a better singer than I am. Tony, it's all up you. It's all up yours. It's all yours. Take it over. Give us the insight on Las Palmas. Give us everything we need to know for this match in the playoffs in our first round.
Well, yeah, so as we know, we play Las Palmas now the playoffs, and we already beat them twice this season. At the start of the season, under Pellicer, we won there 1-0 as the first away win in a long time in Segunda, where Rafa scored right before halftime or right after halftime, that long shot. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was close to the 45 minute. And then now, a couple of, maybe like a month and a bit ago, we played them at home and we won 2-0 with Murillo scoring a great header from the corner, one of his first goals from Malaga. And Joaquin as well with a really nice goal. So yeah, on that side, it looks quite positive. Las Palmas beat Deportivo the last game of the season, so that made them qualify under us, 5th. Even though Deportivo was quite weak, they didn't really play, as we mentioned before. They were not really showing up. They were already in party mode, but
that was a layup for Las Palmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I didn't watch the game, but what I heard from like other people was like Depor, they just let them. They did not really put any pressure on. They just kind of let them. And for that, Las Palmas wasn't in too much of a great form right now, as I will mention. In the last 5 games, they did 1-3. They beat the Almeria away 1-2. That's kind of the point where Almeria start losing out on direct promotion and what made Santander promote. They also beat now Depor away, and they beat Valladolid at home in the last 5 games. Then they drew 1. What was not this weekend, but the weekend before against Zaragoza, 1-1. And they also lost 1 game, what was 5-1 away at Andorra. But that doesn't say a lot because a lot of teams have lost there. Racing lost their 6-1, so
We lost.
Yeah, that's
there.
kind of their. No, we drew.
We drew there.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-3. I missed a 3-2 because we conceded the 2-3 at that game, and I had enough. My iPad went flying. So after that, when I got my iPad back, I put the game on. We scored a 3-3. I'm like, oh shit! So that's funny of that game. Then Las Palmas, they ended the season 5th. They scored 57 goals. They conceded 40. They won 20 of their games. They drew 13 and lost 9, and they're on the same amount of points as us. They play mostly in a 4-2-3-1 with Gessa on top. They've got a few dangerous players with the Japanese Miyashiro on the right wing, and the attacking midfielder in Fuster was on 8 goals as well. And then Jesse Rodriguez, who was up front, ex-Madrid academy player, and I don't know, played Stoke, I think, as well. No, and
PSG, was at PSG for a while. as well, yeah.
he's on 10 goals. He's their top scorer. So that's kind of Las Palmas what they have. They have as well. They got pretty decent goalkeeper with Horcas. He's been quite good and good centre with Marmol. He's a great centre back as well. They got Park, I think, as right back. Malvin Park was as well Madrid academy. So they have some decent players.
Their injuries. I will go through their injuries. There are 3 injured players towards the semi-final in this playoffs. That's Viti Rosala, Loyodice, and Jay Recoba.
Yeah, Recoba's out for ages, isn't he?
Yeah. And also Ale Garcia and Sergio Barcia seem to be out.
And Malaga as well, they got a clean, how you say that? No yellow cards.
Yeah.
So everyone is no one sanctioned. Everyone can play.
That's
I
good.
think the only players that were on sharp was in Munoz, La Rubia, and Puga, but none of them got the yellow card. So all of them are free to play. So we have the full force, with the exception of Dorio, Pastor, and Luismi. I think for the rest, everyone is fit.
Does
I don't know if I'm
anyone
missing someone.
what happens with players who have been on 4 yellow cards?
Does that get wiped, or does that stay in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's
does that
wiped.
get wiped?
Yeah, no, it's wiped. It's wiped.
All right.
So
that's
Malaga's completely clean now. We
That's
no one
good,
is
that's-
sanctions, and everyone's on 0 again.
good. Yeah.
That's very good and important news. Paul, what are your thoughts?
Overall in the playoffs, I mean, I think the 4 teams in the playoffs could beat each other. So it's going to be a tough ask, but I'm confident. I've spoken to Las Palmas fan this week via text. They're not looking forward to be playing us. So I think we're in a good position, and we've got full strength as well. And with Danny Lorenzo coming back as well, and he's coming up to full fitness after his injury. That was our full strength team that was playing. If we can keep that going, I think we're in with a shout. I think we'll take it one game at a time, obviously. If we go to Gran Canaria and we get a decent result there, we'll bring it back to La Rosaleda, and we'll one game at a time, as Cholo says.
Yeah. I think also it's a good thing that the team has shown that they can get behind and then make a comeback. We have shown that being able to do that. We have also a lot of how do you call it? A lot of confidence.
Yeah, I think we played so many of those mini playoff games this season as well, where we were behind or where we had to score another one to put the pressure on. And I don't think all the games that we lost under Funes is all by 1 goal difference. I think when we mentioned it last week, and every game we fight back, and we're in there until the end. Like with Almeria and Castellón, it was unfortunate that we just didn't score a 3rd one, but we still had chances to equalize at the end. And then, of course, also with the Almeria game, we were 2-2, and then we made it extra risk and we lost. But like those games, you can end up winning as well. So every game we played, those big games, we've been convincing. Even the Racing game where we didn't win, we still were very competitive.
I don't want to go into players, but should Malaga change something? Maybe change something in the lineup. Don't want to criticize any of the players because every player who forms part of this team deserves all our respect. But we'll make a change.
If it's not broke, don't fix it for me. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah. As I said, we've got a full strength team there that we've been playing regularly. Dotor, Izan, and Dani Lorenzo in the middle, and they're all available. So I think we go with that. We go back to that and keep it going.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to change what we have right now.
Absolutely.
No, I think it was maybe a couple of weeks ago we started the discussion of maybe putting Montero in.
Yeah.
But I think Eina has been playing quite good these last games, so I don't see any reason to change this team except if maybe Rafita's not fit enough. But I expect he is because he's already training back to normal. So I expect the same lineup as we have been seeing the last games.
I do agree with you. I'm going to ask you all a question. If you have to choose from one, which one would it be? The question is, if you had to choose between watching the World Cup or watching the playoffs, which one would you choose? Paul, let's start with you.
Playoffs, obviously.
I don't know. It's a question. You can be honest.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But
Playoffs.
like watching what? Like in a stadium or
No,
here?
or just you can't watch any game. You can only see Malaga in the playoffs or World Cup.
Malaga in the playoffs. I mean, the World Cup, as I said earlier, the World Cup could wait until Malaga's done.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. You know, it's just...
It's only the group stages as well. You know, a lot of the games are going to be quite sort of meh anyway, aren't they? I just think that, you know, for me, it's like if you're a Malaga fan, you're watching Malaga in the playoffs all day long. That's
Absolutely.
not even do you know what I mean? I like what you're trying to do, Chris. You're trying to sort of play the advocate. Did we watch the
I'm
World
just
Cup?
asking a question.
No, you're fine. If it's between Malaga and Las Palmas and Scotland, Haiti, I'm watching Malaga, Las Palmas. Scotland can wait.
Boehm agrees with you guys. I agree with you as well. I will throw away the World Cup. I wouldn't.
I couldn't give. I'm 100% the same boat. I couldn't give a fuck about this World Cup. It's gonna be in America. It's gonna be shit anyway.
Well, put too much equity into
It's more teams going through in the group stage than getting knocked out. I think that takes away the seriousness of a tournament. Just let get it over with. Let all these fans enjoy the World Cup, and then like after that, when they have fun, like it's time back for us again. Like next.
I mean, how many teams are even playing the World Cup?
48 teams in the World Cup, I think.
Way too many.
14 countries in the world, or how many do we?
Way too many.
Callum, Scotland will be out the World Cup by the time Malaga finish the playoffs anyway. So
that's a good shout, mate. So we'll miss all the agony. That's a good shout, mate. That's perfect.
I am the same. I even miss Holland's first match because Holland will play next Wednesday when I will be in La Rosaleda, watching Malaga hopefully get through the final. And Holland is only going to play 3 matches, so I don't know. It's
They're gonna get knocked out in the group stage.
Yeah, probably. I see them even get knocked out before the group stage ends.
Possibly.
I know. With Koeman, you're not going to go anywhere.
I didn't hold too many hope for Scotland. That's winning for sure. Paul, you?
Haiti beat Canada 4-0 the other night.
I know. I've seen that.
So that's a.
I've seen a couple of journalists saying Scotland better watch these Haitians on their mugs. But seemingly a lot of them play in Europe as well. So Scotland are fucked anyway. Like, we're not going to beat Morocco. We're not going to beat Brazil. I think everybody was pinning their hopes on, you know what, we'll beat Haiti. We'll probably get beat by Haiti as well.
Absolutely.
I'm just happy for the fans. The Scotland fans getting to go there and show how good fans are. Because Scotland, the actual team, they don't deserve the fans that they have, to be honest with you.
You're going very far now. I don't think our Scottish listeners will like what you're saying. Now,
I think we should agree.
What country do you support during the World Cup? Paul, let's start with you.
Well, other than Scotland?
No, you can choose any country. You have to pick one.
Spain.
You're not choosing Scotland then.
No. I've got no interest in Scotland international, to be honest.
Okay. Callum,
Curacao.
who are you supporting?
Curacao. How do you pronounce it?
Curacao.
Yourself.
You know that. The half of them are Dutch anyway.
It's a Dutch. It's a Dutch country. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
part of the Dutch
Kingdom.
I don't know. Tony, where are you?
Obviously, I'm supporting Scotland, but I just don't think we'll do that great.
Tony, who are you supporting?
Spain and Curacao.
I'm going with Spain, Curacao, and the Netherlands. But if I have
I
to
think
choose,
Spain will win it though. I hope Spain will win it. That's my team who I want to win it.
I know what
Hope
you're
Spain
going to
wins
say.
it.
Well, I gave you only one option. I will give myself one option as well. If I have to give myself one option, I will go with Curacao.
Chris, you just picked half of the tournament. You went Holland, Curacao, Spain, and then I might put Portugal in there. And then you were
The
like,
only team
well,
you
you know
didn't
what? Dark horse might be Mexico.
The only team you didn't mention, Chris, was Cape Verde.
I know.
No, I'm going with Curacao.
You
Okay.
better say England as well, because English listeners will not be happy with us if nobody stays England.
Yeah, because they are confident that they're going to win. The other day,
Every tournament, England go into, they're winning it, and we'll just leave it at that.
Joe was very confident. Alex was very confident. I mean, Alex is a big star now on TV. He's a big journalist.
Just wait till the 19th of July, and we see the chat on the 19th of July in England either only in the final or getting beat in the final. It's one of the two. Sorry, guys, Alex, Joe, but that's just the way it's going to be.
The worst moments is when they start saying it's coming home, isn't it?
Yeah, they say it, but it's never came home yet.
No, because every time they say it,
And it won't.
it goes wrong. They will play a great tournament, but then they start it's coming home.
Yeah.
And once that goes around,
The media, the journalists in England, they do put a lot of unnecessary pressure on them as well.
Oh, yeah.
but that's
You know, even like the build up to it, it's like we're winning it, and they don't help these young players because they're a talented bunch. I just think that the pressure gets to them that much because of the expectations.
There's Matt saying it is coming home, lads.
Yeah.
Well done, Matt.
You ruined it already. I would hope for England to win because I think they have a great team. But I think Spain is also very strong.
Yeah.
France as well. France could be a dark horse.
You know, Portugal as well, by the way, guys. Portugal are a strong team, obviously. You know, I know there's a lot of folk like Ronaldo shouldn't be playing, but you know, they've got like around him, they've got a strong squad as well.
Yeah.
But then there'll probably be a lot of people maybe wanting, you know, there's like Messi's last tournament, Ronaldo's last tournament, it'll be Modric's last tournament. I try to think who else, De Bruyne, all these sort of, you know, it's like an Indian era now. These sort of players who are.
We hope it's the Payet last tournament as well.
Did he get called up?
I don't even know if he's going.
I think he got called up, mate.
Yeah, of course he's going. He's starting tonight.
Oh,
Is he?
yeah, of course.
He'll sit on the bench because Vicor's still start before him.
I don't know.
Who's starting tonight? No, Mali's playing tonight.
Weghorst going. Is Weghorst
Yeah,
going?
Weghorst is going.
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
Did Van Basten get picked?
If Weghorst is going, then they don't even make it to America. They probably end up somewhere, I don't know, along the way to America. Curacao said something funny, the manager. He's a Dutch manager. Dick Advocaat. Yeah.
Advocaat, yeah.
And he
We
said
know him very well, Paul, don't we?
he said in the interview that Curacao at their best, if everything comes together, if everything falls together and they have the perfect day compared to the rest of the team, they are like a very, very low amateur team playing against Champions League teams.
They didn't look that bad against Scotland. They looked like that. Tahith Chong, that used to play with Man United. He was the best player on the park against Scotland. He was phenomenal.
And he's the only player that's actually born in Curacao. So
Yeah.
from the
Oh,
whole
really?
squad.
Because
Yeah.
I recognise a couple of the names. Lacadia, I think he at PSV as a
Yeah.
youth player. And Leandro Bacuna, who played by Aston Villa. I seen he was there as
Yeah.
well. I think it
Do
was
you guys-
Lacadia that got sent off.
Do you guys want to guess where the other guys are born?
Nah.
Tony, can you look it up?
Where
So,
Curacao?
yeah, where did everybody?
Oh, in Holland.
We
So
are
where
Most
both-
of them are Netherlands.
Where
We're-
is Curacao? Was that an island in North America, like off in North America?
in South America.
South America.
It's right.
Okay.
It's right above Venezuela.
Yeah,
Oh, is it right?
yeah,
Yeah, I've been there once. It's actually quite a nice island.
yeah. It's
Is it?
Little Holland.
Yeah,
It's just
I was
Holland.
wearing my
with-
Malaga shirt there. Huh?
Really great. Okay, is there? I don't want to come to this question, but I have to ask it, and that's before we go. Oh, Balm has another question. Didn't Holland or the Netherlands a few years ago play Ryan Babel? That was a little random.
Yeah, fortunately he played with his pink hair in the orange kit. It
That's
didn't
right.
match.
Yeah, so he did. Yeah.
I have to say though, he played for Liverpool. He wasn't a bad player, was he?
No.
No, he was quite
Remember,
good.
Van,
No,
do you
he
remember
was
Van
great.
Persie's
But
diving header? Do you remember that diving header for Van Persie?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That was what a goal that was.
unfortunately, I was here in Spain watching it in El Fuego, like here in Nerja, and I was just me, and with like 3 more Spanish friends or 4, and the rest of the bar was all Dutch. So that was not fun. I did not enjoy that 5-1.
Okay, guys, it's prediction time. Give me your predictions. Las Palmas versus Malaga Club de Football. Paul, let's
First
start with
leg. Just the first leg.
just the first leg.
1-1.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not good, is it?
Yeah.
It's a draw.
Oh, for us.
Yes.
For us.
Okay, sorry.
Well, no, it's a draw.
In the first leg, 1-1.
Okay. Tony,
1-2.
Malaga.
1-2 for Malaga. Yeah, Malaga. Of course.
kill him.
Twice Chupa again. He's going to start the playoffs with the doblete like he's been doing already 9 times this season.
Yeah, he's doubleted that.
Mark his territory.
I'm going to have to agree with my Scottish compatriot here. I'm going to go. I agree with Paul 1-1. I think it'll be 1-1.
And I want the listeners, of course, to comment as well. Because you have been all too quiet the whole live stream. I want to see everybody put in a comment with their
Prediction.
prediction. I'm going to say 0-1 Malaga. Matt says 0-0.
That would do as well, Matt. That would do as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
positive.
Balm says 1-1 draw.
A draw is not bad. Finish it at home. Or even
That's
draw
what
it
I'm
at home,
saying as
we
well.
still go through.
Even a defeat, like as long as you keep yourself in the tie for the second leg, you can get beat 1-0. You can turn over a 1-0 defeat at home. Do you know what I mean? You just need to play it properly. You need to play it for what
Yeah.
it is. It's a 2-legged game, so don't try and be overzealous and go. You didn't have to go for the kill the first game. It's good if you can get the win, but just don't get beat. Play for the draw. Take them back to Rosaleda, and then get it finished there. You know, I think that we need to. You know, it's. They thought like we need to win in Las Palmas. It would be great to do that 100%. But there's a draw's not a bad result.
Okay, we are going to do our new thing. We are going to show you something really important.
Oh?
Yes. If I remember how it works. Yes.
Look at all the surprised faces, Chris. What are you talking
Aye.
about?
Remember the last time? it took
We
you
all
about 10
scared
minutes
now.
to
We
get
don't know what's
the
going to happen now.
We were going to be finishing the podcast in under an hour until you started trying to find this page. And then we went over the hour by about 15 minutes.
Wait, there we are. Okay. If you want the new Malaga shirt or an old one,
Paul
you
Fumlin
go
it.
to malagacf.com. Then it's very easy. Look,
They already sent Chris a shirt. That's why he's doing it.
no, this is the new one. If you like this one, that's the new one. Then you buy. Then
can't
you
see
press
it.
this button.
Paul, you'll need to stand up, give us a twirl so
Yes.
that the listeners can see the back.
Look, look how great it is. I want to see it from up close.
I'm not going any closer.
Okay. Look this
You don't
detail.
like that bad, Chris?
Paul, go lie it right across your laptop so they can see the design in the back.
Look how great. It's perfect, isn't it? Okay, then, because that's not all, guys. There's also, of course, this season's home shirt. You can buy that as well.
Yeah, what's that one? 50 euros or that's 50
Yeah,
euros
it's on
now?
discount. It's on discount.
We have there's
50
discount
euros.
now. There's discount, boys.
And do you also, with your 10% off for being a Malaguista member, does that mean it knocks off, or is that with your
No,
membership?
no,
It doesn't. No.
no. I don't think normally it doesn't go on the discount. It doesn't go
Right.
again.
So if something's already reduced, then the membership discount doesn't apply.
Look, it's
Normally, yeah.
$49.90 now. This one.
That's good.
It's a good price. It's a very good price.
Look.
It's very easy.
You're not sharing your screen.
How you mean? I'm not sharing my screen. Am I not?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Remember we done this last time? You took about 20 minutes to get it up, remember?
Technical issues again, Chris.
Aye.
Okay, there we are. You see it now, right?
No.
No. We can't even see you because you're blocked by the comments.
That's a good thing.
I had it working last week. This isn't fair.
Somebody said Chris on an IT course.
Is it now? Is
Yeah,
it
you
now?
need to add to stage. You need to add to stage. Here, I help you out.
Oh,
I've done
okay.
it.
Help
There
me.
you go.
There it is.
I helped you. I helped you. I helped
Okay.
you.
Well done, Tony.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
guys.
wait, there's a comment. There's a comment. Is Chris buying everyone's kit or something? Yes, he is.
No, I'm not.
He's buying everyone a
Okay.
kit.
Okay, listen. You can save up to 30 euros. It's 49 euros 90 now. There's one thing on the picture here. Where is it? Here.
Whatever listener gets the prediction right, Chris is going to buy them the new
No,
stuff.
I'm not going to buy anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And he will deliver it. And he will deliver to you at your house, wherever you
No,
are.
but listen.
So if you're in Finland, he will fly to Helsinki. He will give you the new shirt,
This
and then
is
he will
not.
leave again.
This is not happening. I'm not buying anyone anything. I'm already paying for this program where we, and I'm not going. I'm going to keep quiet. Okay, but there's more. Was
Well,
that
he'll buy
everything?
you the reduced one then. He'll buy you the one at 50 euros then. That's what he'll do. Maybe not the newer one, but he'll buy you the reduced one at 50 euros.
Listen, look at all the stuff they sell. But here, because that's not all. Oh no. Here, look. The third kit. How amazing. What the hell did I do? Tell us more about it. Here. I'm trying to press it. Oh, here. Okay, it's also 49.90. And it's very easy.
Still-
You look for your size. Well, I'm definitely a XS. I'm definitely an extra small. And then you can here look. You can add in the number, the name you want
It's
to add.
stuck. You need to choose another page. You're sharing the wrong one. We've
But
got
I'm
more
stuck.
technical issues.
Do you know what else they were doing on the club store that I thought was quite good? They were doing like bundles, so you can buy it was like a strip and a backpack and a ball for like 70 euros. I thought that was good. because you don't see many teams doing that. You know, it's like a bundle.
Go here.
So you can get like the
You need
third
to go to
cat.
this screen. You need to go. Yeah, you need to go to that screen.
Okay, look. The third one. You press here. It's very easy. It's very easy. But very
see.
easy. Here, you can
Yeah.
choose your size here. Put your number, name. You can choose a name.
Yeah.
Well, I, of course, want to be Pete. 15 euros extra. You add it to the carrito. Then you can buy even more, or you can go here. Look how many things there are.
This is everything Chris is buying for you guys.
There you go,
For the
guys.
winner of
buy
the
anything
prediction.
for anyone. Okay,
First
and
live
then
we've done all season, and Chris is doing a giveaway. What a man!
press this.
What a
Fill
man.
in your. Fill in your.
Yeah, put in your bank account and your
yeah,
free letter, free
I
code.
won't. I will not. I won't do that now. But look, there's also the retro one. You can buy the keeper shirts, the retro one. I mean, look how great.
Chris, are you on commission?
No,
Aye, 100% yes.
we
He
do this.
is. He's
Chris
got
is
already
dead.
his shirt already sent
Chris is
it,
gonna
but
get
he's
a
not telling
free-
us, so he can keep for himself.
When Chris turns up at La Rosaleda next Wednesday, there'll be a new strip waiting for him. I bet you.
No, but look,
Yes.
listen. It's Io Juan. He's a big YouTuber from Malaga. Look, it's a collab, and that's why we have a pair on the backside. Look, Io Juan with La Rubia. For 80 euros, for 79.95, you don't get Io Juan or La Rubia with it. That's they're only on the picture. And also, if you buy something, you really have to get this water bottle because summer's coming, and
Getting hot outside.
yeah, it's getting warm outside. And look, this is also great. The balls. Really
Chris,
great.
I think next time we just need to do this live stream in the store.
Yeah, maybe. And look, Super Bouquet.
Oh,
How fun is that? For,
Belucci.
Oh, I don't have
€12.
that one, but
It's great, isn't it? And for your house, look, how cool is this?
Doormat.
The doormat is really
this
great.
Super Bokeh before Super Bokeh.
Tony's got one.
Flip flops. Fuck's sake. I needed flip flops. A few. I just bought new ones. If I only knew for 1990, I would have. These are great. I'm going to get these.
And then forget your discount, Chris. When you're a Malaga
Yeah,
member, you get a 10% discount, so you get a bit of money off it as well.
Look, when you're
Yeah,
going
the red,
to
get the back, the 150 euro back. That's my price range.
Apologies to all viewers watching this because this looks to have turned into QVC TV.
Aye.
Yeah. We lost half of the viewers as well.
Ben, there's also
Tony, we're waiting on that page popping up for Chris.
Way to go, Chris.
yeah. Did I do it?
You've got in everybody, yeah.
Chase everybody away.
So yeah. Oh, great. Get everything you can find. Yeah, pink bottle for girls and blue for boys. Is there anything you guys want to? What's left to say? Did we forget
No.
something?
No, you covered everything. You went through every single item in the club store.
Yeah.
So well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Great.
job, mate.
Biggest problem is the delivery cost to the UK. Yeah,
Yeah, it's dear. It's expensive.
we know.
You left the page and we went back up to 5 again.
But if you buy 6 shirts, for example, then compared with the price of what you have to pay for the actual shirts, the delivery costs are not that high anymore. Is that a real one? Is that from the store?
Just to say, Matt needs to get yourself across to La Rosaleda to get a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a good reason to come to Malaga and buy it there.
Yeah.
Or you can get Paul to pick it up for you, and I'm sure Paul can, on his way back, he can maybe detour it to a couple of countries, drop them off, hand it in on his way back to Scotland. I'm sure that save you the delivery price. Paul can do a couple of drop-offs.
Very reasonable management fee on that, yeah.
Well, that was it for this live special live stream in the playoffs. I think we're doing one next week again. Maybe
We
then.
need to know, man. We can't know.
Yeah, I think it's nice like this.
Yeah. Let me say to each one of you, thank you for watching, listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, because that's important, and rate us very high on Spotify, because it helps a lot. Thank you all for listening, watching. We will upload this as well. So if you haven't had the chance to listen to this and you made it this far, we will upload it. And as we always say, and I always finish, a big fat Vamos Malaga, and let's go out with the bang. Oh, let's keep it going. Don't get me out of this. We're going to do this. Leave me. Look at me.
¡Es la vida loca!
Okay,
Es a nosotros mismos, que esto es lo que nos ha llevado hasta aquí. Hace unos meses decían que íbamos a estar peleando por el descenso con el Mirandés. Pues mira, estamos soñando con un ascenso, chavales. Esto no es lo normal. Hacer la segunda vuelta que hemos hecho no es lo normal. Soñar, chavales, que nos lo hemos ganado. El derecho a soñar, a ilusionar a una ciudad entera. ¡Vamos por nuestra gente y por nosotros! ¡Vamos! ¡Una, dos y tres!
Thank you all for watching. We are the Malaga Insiders. If you don't follow us yet, start following us. And as we always end this show with a big, fat Vamos Malaga. And for today, Vamos Ascender. We are going to get promoted. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Chris.
And all together, Vamos
Vamos, Malaga.
Malaga.
Vamos.